Hi everyone, it's Izzy here, and I'm already gonna apologize about my lips. I tried using the Fenty Beauty something to make your lips look bigger, and they just look kind of crazy. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it, but it smells really nice and tastes good. So my hair keeps getting stuck in it because I never wear lip gloss, and I rarely wear lipstick, so this looks kind of weird. But to the point of this video, I am doing my November book haul. Yes, I have a problem, but I do give away books when I read a book. When I finish a book, I give away a book. So it's not like they're all just stacking up. My dog's wearing a cone and she keeps running into me and the tripod, so I'm sorry if it shakes or something like that. But let's just get into this video. Also, to let y'all know, I will have the links to all these books down below where you can buy them on Amazon, my Amazon affiliate link, so y'all can buy any of these books if y'all want. So the first book I got in this month's Owl Crate, so kind of a spoiler, and that is Girls of Paper and Fire by Natasha, I forgot how to say the last name, but there you go. And so this is a signed copy. A signed copy right there, and this book is set each year there are 8 women chosen girls to serve their king, and by serve they're basically concubines, I think. But this year there's a 9th girl, and apparently she falls in love with another one of the girls. That's what I've heard from YouTube. It doesn't actually say that, so I don't know. And that obviously causes issues, and it threatens the king's reign. So there's a lot of issues there, and I've heard the writing in this book is really like beautiful. People really like Natasha's writing style, so I can't wait for that. So the next book I got is The Dark Descent of Elizabeth Frankenstein by Kirsten White. So this is a retelling of Frankenstein, and at Elizabeth's point of view, and I really enjoyed Frankenstein. It's probably my favorite book that I've read in school, so I can't wait to see a retelling of it. I've heard mixed things on this. You either hate it or you love it, and apparently it really like drags out, so I don't know how that will go for me, because I don't like books that feel like they're going on forever, but when it's really just that short. So I don't know, but this one, it has scissors like imprinted on it, and I think that's really cool, and I really like the color of this book. And then our next two I got in the book of the month. So this was my choice for the book of the month, I think. Yeah, because I don't think this is one I would pick up just on my own, but out of the choices, this is what I picked up. It's For Better and Worse, a novel by Margaret Hunt. And so basically, Natalie and Will Clark, they met in law school and now they are married, and so their community, I think it's a school, the principal or somebody is like abusing the kids there, and they find out that their son is a victim of the abuse, and so Natalie wants to go take the matters in her own hands because like the legal system's messed up, and she's like, I'm gonna fix this kind of thing. And they kind of dirty their hands, and yeah. So book of the month is a really cool subscription. So yes, this is my November book of the month. So then you get a free add-on, and I got The Silence of the Girls, a novel by Pat Barker. And so this book is another retelling. It's of the Iliad, and it is from Briseis. I can never pronounce Greek names, but her point of view, and I thought it was more women's point of views, but it's just her, and so I think it'll be interesting to see the Iliad from a different point of view. I did read this book in school, or I don't think we read the whole thing, but we read bits and pieces of it, so this should be interesting, and that time in history is very interesting. So then for my Star Wars, how I'm reading them in chronological order, the next one is Knight Errant. This book is so small, and by like size, and then the words, So I'm already like when something is like that, because there's no hardback copy, and I like all my Star Wars books to be hardback copies. But by John Jackson Miller, he wrote The Lost Tribe of the Sith, which I did not like. It's my least favorite so far in the series. But I want to read them all. So obviously I'm gonna read this, but just going in like when it's like a book size and all that I don't like, I'm already gonna go in with negative feelings. And then this is an author where I didn't like the previous book I read by him, so hopefully this is better. I don't really know what it's about, because with these books I don't know until I like really start reading. But it's a Jedi Knight, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, but yeah, this is a generation before Darth Bane and 1,000 years before Luke Skywalker. So our next book is the last add-on in the Game of Thrones book. In the comics at Barnes & Noble, they're messed up every single time, every book in this series. But in the graphic novel, this is volume 4 before this, so this is the last one in a Game of Thrones, and then it goes to a Clash of Kings. So yeah, 4th in the series, can't really say anything. The next graphic novel I got is Runaways, Pride and Joy. I don't really know. So this is basically about they're just 6 normal teenagers, but they're all linked because their parents are part of a secret criminal society known as Pride. So that's how they relate, and I feel like they go against their parents, like they may be good guys and go against their parents. I don't know what this is about at all. I know there's a TV show, and that's where I got the idea to read this. So our next book I got is The Hazelwood, a novel by Melissa Albert. So this book is about Alice, who with her mother, they were nomadic, but they never really had like one set home. They were always traveling. But her mother dies, and she has to go to her grandmother, and she was never really close with her grandmother, but her grandmother wrote all these fairy tales, and turns out the fairy tales aren't really fairy tales, that they are true, I think. And yeah, she finds out her mother is stolen away by a figure who claims to come from the cruel world where her grandmother's stories are set. So that sounds really interesting. When I bought this, I thought it was another book, but I did have this book on my TBR, but I thought it was just a different book on my TBR. So that should be very interesting. The next book I got is a long one. It by Stephen King. This one I am very, very, very excited to read. I don't really think I need to explain what this is about. I feel like everybody knows about Pennywise the Dancing Clown, but yeah, so it's all these kids are going missing, and it's, yeah. So, and then this group, the Losers Club, they're trying to find out what's happening to these kids and uncover this mystery. So then our next one is a historical fiction, but I think this has kind of, but it's like an alternate reality to the Victorian age. And so, and it's controlled by clocks, and a damaged clock can fracture time, and a destroyed one can stop time completely. So I think that sounds really cool. So this mechanic, who can not only clock work but time itself, so basically he can repair time and fix it, and this is set in England. And yeah, then we have Follow Me Back, which is a Wattpad sensation, but I was like, just for fun. So it's it looks like it's something like Twitter. I don't know what it is, Twitter, but so somebody is trying to troll somebody, but it doesn't work as planned, and they become friends instead of enemies, I guess. But the online secrets have a way of coming out in real life. And so the singer, he's really scared of his obsessive fans and all that. So this does sound very Wattpad-y. And then our last book is another, I think this is a historical fiction. It may be, yeah, historical fiction, obviously. But it's The Vikings Chosen by Quinn Loftus. And I don't think I said who this is by. It's by A.V. Geiger? Not sure. So this one is his orders are clear. Launch a raid against England and bring home the spoils of war. So he's supposed to bring home the eldest princess of England. It's in this prophecy and all that. So this is, we have England going against the Vikings. And my favorite show, one of my favorite shows, came back this weekend, The Last Kingdom, which is kind of like similar to this. It is its own book, and one day I will read it. So that should be a lot of fun. But those are all the books I got this month. I know I got a lot. I have a problem. But I am so excited to be reading these books and adding them all into my TBR and whatnot. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And as always, comment, rate, and subscribe. Bye, guys.